Hi, good morning, and welcome to Bit Gringos. We're back here in Panama, in Boquete, in the highlands. I'm with Mike Schwartz. Hi, Mike.
Hello, Patrick, or should I call you Rocky?
Well, yeah, you could call me that. Well, funny story. Saturday night, Gabrielle and our friend Eduardo here said, "Hey, let's do a quick walk down to the river," they said. "It'll be fun."
It'll be fun.
Face plant I did. Coming back, the sun was just coming down, and I was taking a step onto what I thought was land, but it wasn't. It was like mud swamp, and my foot just went all the way down, and my body just went boom, straight down, and I landed on my face because I had in my hand my ever-present camera, and I didn't want that to get damaged, so I held that up, and boom, right on my face. But the camera's okay, so.
Or you were actually fighting over a roll of toilet paper in the supermarket and you lost.
That's a little more plausible sounding, really. Yes.
But I like your version of the story. I like your version of the story.
Good. I spent all day making it up, so.
Yeah, I was walking down by the river.
Uh-huh. Well, you can hear the river from our back deck, and you'd think it's a lot closer than it is. But no, it's not. It's just a little farther than you think it is. So we got down there just as the sun was setting. I took a couple pictures, and then we turned around and started quickly back. But, that's how that goes. So let me be your cautionary whale. When the government says stay in your house, stay in your fucking house. Excuse my language. I shouldn't say stay like that.
Right.
Anyway.
How dare you?
So that's my story. How about yourself? How have you been this extra double secret super lockdown weekend?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed. I think you tend to go through phases. First of all, we've been in lockdown for maybe a month or so, more or less. And it feels like a year or more. I mean, it feels like a very extended time.
Yeah.
And, that phrase stir crazy, it's starting to seep in. I mean,
getting a little,
everybody was having fun the first couple of days.
Yeah,
and we're eating, we're cooking, and we're playing music.
And now
I'm looking at this thing like I've had enough, I'm like,
and now you and your partner, you're hunting each other throughout the house with sniper type weapons.
Yeah. If I look back every now and then, it's just because I'm making sure Pilar is not going to attack me out of boredom.
Yeah, right. Boredom. No, she wouldn't do that.
What do we have on hand today, Patrick?
Huh?
What do we have on hand today?
Well, today we have a special guest flying in all the way via the magic of the airwaves from England, the southernmost part of England. And it's a delightful place. There she is. Hi, Lisa. It's Lisa Korn, everybody.
Lisa Korn, hi.
Yeah. I'm flying in via California, via Spain, via England.
You're a globetrotter. That's what you are.
Well,
you and Tommy relocated to England. It's been a couple of years now.
It was just 2 years for me and 3 years for. Oh no, 3 years for me. Wait.
Well, it's been quite a while.
It's been 3 years, I think, for me. 4 years for him.
All right. Yeah. Cool. How are you guys doing in England with the virus? How's it affecting you and lockdowns? Are there lockdowns?
There's no prohibition. There's no freaked out naked people running down the street. It's pretty mellow.
Well, of course there's no freaked out naked people running down the street. I'm not there.
But there's actually no prohibitions. You can go anywhere.
You might get people to join you if it was you.
I'm sorry, Mike, what did you say?
No, I was saying seriously, there are no prohibitions in England. You can go out whenever you want. People are still going out, and touching one another or not keeping their social distance?
There's no prohibition as far as alcohol prohibition.
Okay.
Ah,
There, the prohibitions are waiting in line to go into the grocery store. Just,
Okay.
gotcha.
That kind of
wait your
thing.
turn.
Yeah.
It's really mellow though. It's not a panicky. We are way down in the south, and it's not like we're London, which would be like LA. We're
Yeah.
in more like what you would think of as like, I don't know, Baja. It's like mellow.
The Baja of England. Nice. Okay. We don't, I guess we're not all that panicky up here because we're 500 kilometers west of Panama City. But they've really put like the super crackdown on everything.
What did I hear? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? Something?
Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Those are the day for ladies to go shopping.
No, those are the days men go shopping.
Oh, right. Those are the men days. Right. No wonder I keep getting tickets. My wig and dress aren't fooling anybody, really. Yes. And then the other 3 days are the lady days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Sunday, nobody's allowed out of the house. This weekend from Friday, Saturday and Sunday, both days, no one was allowed out of the house.
That's right.
What are there like policia
See?
that come and give you a ticket?
See? Policia, there are checkpoints.
They will take you away. Yeah, they will take you away if you violate the whatever restrictions.
It's a $50 fine.
There are also time periods based on your passport number or your cedula, which is the ID here in Panama. You have to abide by the hours and times that you can go out. And I really applaud the government. I think it's a good thing. I mean, not that I'm for, government intrusion in our lives, but this is a pandemic that's affecting millions of people, and
right.
They have to take steps to control it, which I think they're doing. So
I think they're doing a very good job of it. Our death toll is up to around 90 now, I think, 87 or 90.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And we have one of the tricky things, and what caused the extra lockdown kind of is the director of the local MINSA, which is the Ministry of Health here, came down with COVID. He tested positive 2 days ago. And so he's the director at there's a little MINSA hospital. It's like a public social security hospital, I guess, next to Romero. And so they've closed that all down and they're sterilizing it all. And they've put an extra, or they're going to anyway, from what I hear, put an extra restraint on coming into Boquete. There's a checkpoint that everybody has to go through in normal times called the Caldera checkpoint. And they're apparently going to enforce not letting non-residents of Bajo Boquete in. And they're doing extra scrubbing your car, spraying your car with disinfectant and stuff. And apparently they'll be taking people's temperatures. Now, everything I know is stuff that I see on Facebook that gets repeated. MINSA puts out notices, and one of our local great people, Al Stefanelli, reposts everything, and he translates it to English for the less bright gringos of us. So at this point, it's going to happen, gonna happen, could happen, but nothing is 100% ever for sure in terms of the extra checkpoint.
Oh.
But
I was thinking of driving to the checkpoint just to get my car washed. But in hindsight, it's probably not a great idea, because
get washed and sanitized.
At least your windows.
If you want a free sanitization of your car,
roll down all the windows.
Yeah.
And if you have a dog, bring the dog because he can get a free bath too.
Bring the dog. Yeah.
That's That's one of the only rules they have here, that they allow you 1 hour of pet exercise a day.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's pretty cool. So lots of people are borrowing their neighbors' dogs so that they can go. The dogs are really happy.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I wish they do that here. We have a lot of people with dogs and they can't walk them. If it's not your time to be out of the house, you can't even be off your property.
Well,
So,
what do the dogs do?
poop on the carpet? I don't
Do what
know.
dogs do.
Yeah, you can. A lot of people have yard. Most of our friends don't live in apartments, although a couple do, and I feel very sad for them. Most people have yards or good sized yards, and you can walk around the yards. We walk around our compound 6 times. That's a half a mile. So we get out.
Exercise.
Yeah, that's why we ran to the river the other night.
There's a stipulation now that you must wear the mask
Yes.
if you're wandering around town.
Yeah.
And the last time I went into town, which was again this past Thursday, that seems to be the day I like to go into town. And those masks are hard to find now, but they did have them at what we call the dollar store here, Todo a Dollar.
Todo a
You know?
dollar. Yeah.
Yeah, they did
Everything
have
is
them.
more than $1.
But you know what I noticed, which I question, I see people driving and wearing the masks in the car.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that kind of like overkill? You know, do you really have to wear the mask while you're driving alone in your car?
Well, look at it this way. It's like set it and forget it. Once you got the mask on, the mask is on, and it's just easier.
You can make a face mask out of a bandana,
Yeah.
just a plain bandana and
Okay.
2 rubber bands. Have you done that yet, guys?
I haven't had to. I have 2 N95s and a respirator. So
That
I
takes the
haven't
fun
had-
out of it.
huh?
We just use the bandana
Yeah.
and we fold it up and we put little. I'm doing it in like 30 seconds. You do less than that.
Cool.
And it works because people just think you're a freak anyway,
Well,
and they
yeah.
stay away, which it works,
Yeah.
anyhow.
I'm
It's
used to
cool.
that. I like that. Oh, he's a freak. Stay away from him.
They have,
Especially if
really?
I go out in public looking like this now. People are, oh, geez, what is he doing?
Very
Pretty
nice.
much.
Very, very
Oh,
nice.
excellent. And it looks cool.
And that's it.
That's a cool tie-dye mask. Yeah. Yeah.
It works.
And it's very effective.
I'm not going to pay for. Tommy has a cool one that he uses when he's using for his carpentry,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like an alien thing. It has 2 little thingies on the side that
Yeah.
stick out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is
have
that what
one
you
like
have?
that. Well, it has one main thing here and then 2 exhaust valves on the side.
Exhaust valves. That's
It's got a double
Right.
HEPA filter. There's 2 reasons, I think, 2 big reasons for the mat. Well, 3 reasons. 1, protect yourself. 2 is protect other people from you. And the 3rd reason is I think it gives people comfort to see that you're taking this seriously. You're in the store and I keep my distance, everybody's real good with that. But you look around, you see the
Lisa
one
would
guy
say-
without a mask.
Lisa would say number 4, fashion.
fashion.
Yes.
Fashion.
Fashion is an
Yes.
excellent reason. I think it's a new fashion that's going to catch on. Even after the pandemic's over, people are going to be wearing their custom masks.
I think we're all going to be like the unknown comic, We're gonna have a paper bag over our head.
Yeah, that'd be
That
fun.
would be great to revive that again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a stand-up comedy show 2020. The unknown. Everyone is the unknown comic.
And turn the camera
Does
around. There's the
anybody
unknown
check-
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody tried to rob a bank? Oh no, are the banks closed anyway? I don't
No,
even
the
know.
banks are
No,
open.
they're open.
So
I was going to, when I went into town, I thought better of it. It's kind of like you don't go to, after the security measures at the airports, you don't make a joke about, hey, I have a bomb in my luggage,
Yeah, no.
because then you'll be wrestled to the ground. So I had to go to a pharmacy on Thursday, and I was thinking of saying, hey, I'm not here to rob the store, with the mask on, but I thought better of it.
By the way, I've heard that new pharmacy has masks from sometimes. They had the new one in that new mall.
Masks from sometimes, you mean like masks from the prehistoric?
They get no, not from old times.
Oh.
Occasionally they have them. They get a shipment in, they sell it right away, they get another shipment in.
Well, I went to the new one by the, we're talking Boquete here. Nobody outside of Boquete is going to understand this, but I went to the pharmacy by the pet shop, by the bridge, and they didn't have masks. They actually sent me to the dollar store. So.
Oh, okay, cool. And they had masks at the dollar store?
The dollar store, they had masks and they had gloves too. Some people were buying gloves.
I need to pick up more gloves, so. Lisa, to answer your previous comment, no one's tried to rob a bank that I know of. A couple of reasons for that. Panamanians don't roll that way. This is not a violent culture. And guns are very rare here. Also, the banks are all heavily guarded. You have armed guards with sometimes machine guns out front, especially in Panama City. So yeah, no, that's not a thing.
You mean there are armed guards there in general?
Yes.
In front of the banks?
Yes.
Oh, like Israel.
Yeah.
It's like Israel.
There's always an armed guard with at least a pistol and a wand, one of those, see if you've got any metal on you. So yeah, that's really not much of a thing here at all. So it's kind of nice. Another reason.
Are you guys able to get groceries, and how is it like for fresh milk, or do you have to go to your neighbor's cow, or what happens?
Yeah, we have to go next door to the cow. I never milked a cow before the quarantine.
Yeah, that ended badly. That's how I got this. It turns out it was a bull.
Yeah, we go next door, pick up a chicken, egg.
You kind of could, because there's chickens always running around.
There's chickens everywhere, but.
Yeah. No, there's no supply problems. There's no problem with that stuff. We got all the
There's
toilet.
plenty of milk in the shop, but when you say fresh milk, it's not like in the States. It's they do have some fresh milk, like cold, but most of it's in a box, that kind of milk that.
The UHT stuff.
Yeah.
But at least you have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gabrielle only uses milk for her coffee, so a little bit goes a long way for us. We can get eggs, really fresh eggs.
We've been finding that there's not a shortage. There aren't shortages of anything, really. I mean, we've had everything. I've heard some people say, I guess it depends when you go into the store, like if you go in at the wrong time and you have no control over that, there might be, shortages of things on the shelf. Like, I've been going to this one store, they've had fruit and, meats and cheeses and things. So, so far it's been very good here. Pretty
much anything you need to get a hold of, you can. The stores, other stores, the department stores and things like that, those are all closed. You can't buy a TV or anything now.
So what's happening? Are the people who are not working, are they given any kind of way to any help financially, or what's happening for them?
I believe so. I mean, I've heard a few different stories. Mike, you could tell me if I'm wrong here. The government is planning on or is giving Panamanians a bit of a stipend of some kind. Also, they've declared a nationwide moratorium on paying your credit cards, your rent, your mortgage, stuff like that, if you're a Panamanian. I'm not sure how that affects gringos, if that's the same for us or not. But when I post this video on Facebook later, I'm sure people will chime in the comment section.
Yes, they will.
Well, then we'll learn something. What?
I think there are many people that are suffering, and there are many locals that are trying to help them privately.
Yeah.
And the government, I think, is making an effort also. But I want to point out, last night there was a huge benefit concert kind of thing organized by Ruben Blades, who's perhaps
I love
the
him.
biggest
Yeah, he's great.
in Panama. And
Blades.
it's like a 2-hour. You could probably still see it on YouTube if you
Okay.
search for.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called, but it was a benefit for people, and lots of private people and companies were donating not just money but things, like to the effort to help people
Cool.
that are suffering right now.
Cool.
So
All right.
it was a great show. He had artists from all over the world.
Oh, I have to dial that up. Yeah. I saw
yeah.
a thing that it was going to happen, but I didn't realize it was last night. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely dial that up. I like Ruben.
The only
Ruben Black. That's the
that is the only
Black.
thing, if I may say, that I've been trying to do is donate 50% from my businesses that I have. Any 50% of anything, no matter if it's a sticker that was £3 or $3 or
very
a $45 hoodie, half of it,
right on.
half
Right
is
on.
going to the food banks. And I have 3 major food banks that do US, UK, and EU,
Okay.
but I don't have any Latin American or any down on that continent food banks to contribute.
Well, you know what though?
No.
Tell us where we can go to buy your fabulous things.
Yeah.
And then also when I post
I mean,
this, put links in the
You're
comments.
donating. Yeah. Since you're donating, you may as well get a
Yeah.
little plug in
Yeah, we definitely would like to support that.
to the.
Oh,
to the
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Diver Dina's Adventure Shop, underwater images, photography, trippy, cool sharks, octopus,
Yeah.
nano micro beings in cool aspects of everything.
Cool.
That's one shop. And then the other one is Grateful Dead, of course, because I'm a deadhead. I will die a deadhead.
Yeah,
In a
you are
good way. And that's Passion Dove Art. I'll put it in the links. Thank you guys.
Right on.
Yeah,
Yes. Good.
sure,
Good. Excellent.
And people are buying stuff, which is awesome because they know that all that money is going directly into the food banks.
Right.
I have this Jewish nurturing thing about feeding people, and this seems to be the only direct way I can do it. So I'm doing it.
Hey, right on. Yeah. Yeah. That's very cool.
Thank you.
Very, very common for Jewish people to feed.
I know,
Especially
man.
other Jewish people, but all people.
Or eat.
Or eat. Yeah.
You know, I've many times considered converting solely for the food, man.
Just for the food. Well, that would be a mistake. If you could convert, I would convert to Italian, maybe.
Yeah, you know.
Better food in other places.
Oh, I don't know, man. Blintzes are, killer.
Blintzes.
I love me some luck. So, but that's a cool thing that you're doing. I just wanted to add, just to finish answering your other question, was the government also is bringing food, large quantities to the indigenous people, to the Nobe.
Yes.
Here where we are,
that's
the Nobe Bule is the major tribe, and I think I pronounced it right, Bugle. I don't know. And the government is bringing
Not
in
Noble Goulet, like Robert Goulet.
Robert Goulet. Yeah, that's a different tribe. The Robert Goulet tribe.
That's my tribe.
Yeah,
They love to sing, the Noble Goulets.
they're deep in the Darien jungle. You recognize them by the bow tie. I'm running out of time. Oh, we've removed
No,
time limit on our meeting.
you got upgraded.
Yay, how nice.
Upgraded. Wow.
I have no idea how that happened. Much of this is still magic to me. So
It is. Yeah. We
yeah.
don't know how this even works.
I
But
just want to say thank you guys. I'm disappearing myself, but I'll still be listening to you because I want you guys to carry on. I love you. Nice to meet you, Michael. And
Nice to meet
Patrick,
you.
you're the best.
Honey, we love you. You are fabulous. I'm so glad to see you. And thank you for being on our show, Lisa. Round of
Thank you.
applause, everybody.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Oh, it's
she's
been
still there. You can't see her, but she's still there.
She's voicing the darkness now.
Yeah.
Just turned
So
into
this.
content.
Well, I wanted to say, I saw today, you can't not see Facebook. I mean, it's just so much stuff. But anyway, I saw on Facebook that they found a sticker in the, I don't know if it was in Germany, somewhere in the subway, blaming Jews for the the COVID-19. Didn't take them long for that, all right?
Wow. How did,
Big surprise.
yeah, big surprise. Well, yeah, because, you know, Jews, they mess everything up,
Yeah,
right? You know,
yeah.
for fuck's sake. It would be great to see a lot less of that kind of crap in the world. You know, it would be so great
Yeah, it would be.
to see so
Yeah.
much less of that crap. And
Yeah. I
you know,
wonder if you know, people are guessing what kind of world we're going to have afterwards, and you know, they're probably going to be, I mean, many changes certainly on the surface, but who knows? I mean, it's this is the most incredible thing, you know, that
it is.
I've lived through, really.
It's, I don't know. That's a great question. What kind of world is it going to be?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would love to hear people's chime in on that. Type in your thoughts on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I love how everybody now is saying, you know, we always should have valued doctors and nurses and truck drivers and people that,
yeah.
you know, are stocking store shelves. But you know, instead of like actors and athletes and things like that, it's like,
Yeah.
did it really take a pandemic for people to realize that other people are worthwhile also? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. It takes a major disaster.
yeah,
You know, yes, wash your hands. Yes,
yeah.
just got a chat message here reminding people, wash your hands. I wash my hands like 48 times a day. I'm like Jack Nicholson in that movie where he plays the OCD guy, you know. Wash my hands, 1 bar of soap, throw out the bar of soap, get another. No, I don't actually throw out perfectly good soap. No.
Pilar went to town today to do the shopping in her designated time, and you know, I never thought I'd be like wiping down boxes of cereal, or you know, like, I don't even know if I'm doing anything right anymore. You know, it's like
Yeah.
if they say, oh, the virus can stick onto cardboard for so many days, or
Yeah.
what, you know, so now you have to, everything you buy, you have to wipe down, and
Wipe it
you know, oh,
down.
God, it's like,
It's a hassle, man. But you know, better safe than sorry.
yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
You know, there are a lot of ways I was thinking that my life could end, but this isn't one of the ones that's at the top of my
Yeah.
list.
I pretty much had for you just a walk to the river.
I think, yeah, that's about
I'm
it.
surprised you got off so easily on your walk to the river.
Where's Patrick? He's at the river. I
Yeah.
didn't see him. Oh, you got to look under the
Floating.
water.
I like those Darwin Awards. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw one today of a guy. I love these guys that are on like a roof of a house or something, and they try to jump into the pool, you know,
Yeah.
from the roof of the house. And I think half the time it never works, you know, like this guy got either he stepped on the gutter of the house and he just fell onto the deck, you know, or the patio, whatever.
Ooh.
Oh God. I mean,
Yeah.
and men are pretty stupid. You know?
Well, you know, they say we're only a half a chromosome away from the chimps. And I don't know if it's half a chromosome more or half a
I think
chromosome
it's
less.
because the chimp would probably never like fall from
They
a roof.
wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't say stupid things like, hold my beer. Here, watch this.
Yeah, you know something's good is going to happen when somebody says, "Hold my beer."
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Chimps land on all fours? Do they? I don't know. I thought that was cats. Cats land on all fours.
Cats, chimps, other,
elephant.
you know, monkeys, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I think I don't have a lot of new things to report. It's hard, you know. My buddy Ron, hi Ron, he calls
Ron.
on a regular basis every day, and I feel like I'm letting him down because nothing different has happened in the last 24 hours. I have very little new to say. It's like, oh, what have you been doing?
Well,
Nothing.
the only thing I noticed that I go through phases, and I don't know what the next phase is going to be, because the first couple of weeks, I was like, hey, this is great. We're home. We have food. We have, television. I can do activities and do things. Now you're kind of like, whoa, I got to be stuck in home. It's not only a quarantine. It's like being jailed, It's like
a little bit, yeah. House arrest.
House arrest.
Yeah. Yeah, and it would be easier if we could have alcohol, if we could get alcohol.
Yes. By the way, I want to, probably shouldn't do this because I hate giving pointers that other people might use. And then I will never, like you have a hot tip and then you never find that thing. But I think I mentioned last time that we do have one can of beer that we're saving.
Yes.
We do have one can of beer, real beer. And Pilar found this, I'm not going to say where it is, but that might save me, but found this non-alcoholic beer. I think it's from Holland. And it's really good. It's really, really good. I mean, it tastes just like a beer, and you can buy it. You're allowed to buy it. So,
wow.
That's my tip of the week.
What's it called?
I'm not going to say. No, I don't really know. Actually, I do know. It's called Bavaria.
And how many of those do you have to drink before you get a buzz?
You cannot get a buzz.
Then why would you drink that?
Probably 20 of them.
Well, fine. I could drink Pepsi and get the same effect.
And the buzz is you have to go to the bathroom. And that's the only buzz.
Nice. Okay.
The urine buzz.
Yes. Well, another helpful suggestion from Lisa to everybody is spring clean, learn to play an instrument.
Yes.
Well, we've got a ukulele. We do. Gabrielle's been really working on her ukulele. I think for the next show, we should have her come on and play us a number.
Okay.
Entertain us a little bit. We do have drums. So we do a little drumming. And
there's nothing like a good ukulele drum band.
I know. And the cool thing is, if you play those loud enough, you can't hear the neighbors shouting at you to shut up. That's nice.
That's it sounds like a party at Don Ho's house.
Yeah. Oh, that Don Ho. He was a party ho.
He was a party.
That's the name, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so we're just about out of regular time too, or extended time. And what Lisa says, another quick thing, you can make up treasure hunts.
Treasure hunts.
That's a good idea. Treasure hunt.
That's a very good idea.
If you've got any alcohol left in the house at all, hide it.
Well, that's our treasure hunt is, hey, honey, where's the last beer?
And the answer will be, you'll have to find it.
Yeah.
It's somewhere.
You don't want to find an empty can either. That would be bad.
Oh, no. That would be like the opposite of a treasure hunt. That would be
a garbage hunt.
A garbage hunt. Well, that could be fun too, though,
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Schwartz, you have any more comments or observations you'd like to add?
I think this has been another fine episode of Bit Gringos. I give it a 10 out of 10. Maybe 9 out of 10.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Yeah. It's nice to read your own work,
But I wholeheartedly agree. I think it's really a fine deal that we've got going on here. It's fun for us anyway.
Yeah, and we'll see if we can get tens of people to watch this again.
Our first episode had over 32, maybe 33 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
33 people saw this amazing amount of cleverness.
It pales a little bit in comparison to, I saw this YouTube video of a YouTuber who has over 1 million people, in his channel. So
wow.
It's going to take us a little while to get to 40 people.
Yeah. There's that young couple in town that moved here. They call themselves the Nomadic Movement, and they're on YouTube. They're excellent. They're living off the grid. They're cool. The younger version of us, and way younger. They're like 12 or something.
We're not a couple, Patrick.
Why do you say hurtful things to me, Michael? But they have 128,000 subscribers on their YouTube.
128,000. Wow,
That's nice. Yeah. Maybe we can get like 10 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be cool. All right. And
Bit Gringos, that's all.
yeah, just two gringos doing bits. And a special thank you to Lisa Korn for joining us today. Thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
Lovely to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Lisa.
We have to chat more often because it's great to see your shining face. We've been buddies for about 30 years, 35 years, I think.
Nice.
And yeah. So it's great to see you. It's great talking to you, Lisa. And Mike, it's great talking to you too, sir. It's great to see your
Always
shining
great
face.
talking with you.
And I have fun. And maybe next time you too can get a lovely beach background like me.
Well, I'm happy in my abode.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's nice. Actually,
Yeah.
yours does look nicer than mine. Mine is just a blank wall. It just looks like crap. So.
Well,
Okay.
all right.
All right, guys.
Be well.
Be
Stay
safe.
safe.
Wear your mask. Wash your hands. And everybody, stay your ass at home. Okay.
Stay at home.
Bye now. Wait, how do I stop this? Jane, stop this crazy thing. Oh, there it is.